outside Finch Farm, where Everton have been rocked by the news that no fewer than 5 players will miss the Champions League final due to international call-ups. These players are Lafont, Digne and Milot of France, Zlatic of Croatia and Sander Berg of Norway. Further adding to manager Aussie Villain's selection troubles is the news that Rafinha will miss the match through injury. On the international call-ups, the club sources quoted Aussie Villain as saying, "Are you f***ing kidding me? What sort of f***ing morons are making these decisions? F*** me, f***. Hi guys, I'm Aussie Villain. Welcome to episode 75 of The First Star with Everton, and today we go for our second star. But as you've just heard, things are not going to plan so far. We're missing 5 players to international duty. Liverpool are missing 6, so it is kind of fair in a way. But you can see there the players that they're missing. Some good attacking players for them, Varane in defence as well. But what hurts us massively is we've lost our goalkeeper. We've lost Alban Lafont. Vladic is an important player for us going forward as well, but we don't really have a way around Lafont. Our backup keeper isn't Matt Sharp because I wasn't playing him, because who would have thought there'd be an international call-up during the Champions League final? Yeah, so it's really annoying. There is also this episode going to be our end-of-season awards, and of course our goal of the season competition that you can vote for our favourite goals. So do stick around after the final, win, lose or draw for all that. But yeah, this is it. You can see we are the favourites for this one. I'm not quite sure why. I think Liverpool, they walked the league in the end, didn't they? 100 points. But yeah, we're off to the Johan Cruyff Arena in Amsterdam, and this is how we're expecting them to play. Klopp is still their manager, their direct attacking team. We know all about them from the league, don't we? This is how we're expecting them to play, albeit there'll be some different players there because international call-ups, so that may affect the way that they line up, but I'm not expecting too much to change, to be honest. Let's have a look at the team that we're scratched together to put out there to take on Liverpool in this final, and this is it. We're going to go with Bernardoni in goal. You can see here he's not Matt Sharp. He is not Matt Sharp at all. The annoying thing, actually, you know what I've got to catch you up on too, is the last game of the Premier League season. It was a 0-0 draw. It was a boring game. Nothing really happened. The annoying thing is that we lose our winning run. To be honest, it was even. It was boring. Nothing really happened in it. You didn't miss much. And what really annoys me is I could have played Bernardoni in this game had I known Lafont was going to get called up. And of course, the international call-ups didn't happen until after that game. I could have played him in that one. At least he'd have some sort of match sharpness about him. The other option in goal is Nicholas Hansen here. He's not as good, and he's not that much more. He's not as sharp either, is he? He's not sort of ready to go. So yeah, it's disappointing. Anyway, we can't do anything about it now. So Taimon is at left back. We didn't have a choice there. Tar and Stark are the centre-backs. Kenny is right back. Again, I would have preferred Milot, but Kenny is fine. He's a good player. Witsel and Davies go in midfield. Richarlison comes in for the injured Rafinha. It's a relatively serious one for Rafinha. It's for 5 days, 2 weeks. He was never going to get back for this one. So Richarlison comes in to play with Bernard down the wings. Could be with Bernard's last game for the club. Sergio Gomez comes in to play behind Davies Selke. It is definitely his last game for the club. I just have a feeling he might get some goals here for us, and we haven't been struggling. Terry Cook has not been scoring too many goals lately. The bench is Hansen, Luis Felipe, Dramé has to come into the bench. Obviously, no Milot. We need a backup right back. Anderson, I don't think he's played a game for us yet, but he has to come in to be backup left back. Not ideal, so hopefully Taimon will get through the game for us. Haley, another midfielder we haven't seen too much of, but again, just injuries and international call-ups means he gets the spot on the bench as well. Toby Berg, Calvert-Lewin, Zamora, Terry Cook, Stuart Taylor, Bouvier, and Canente, who is not really fit, but again, international call-ups, we're just a little bit lacking of options, so he comes on the bench should we need him. Alright, so Liverpool are lining up as expected. Basically, tactically, we're going about this the same way we went about the game at Anfield where we won 1-0. High risk, high reward. We had Lafont bail us out a few times in that one, didn't we? But yeah, I was kind of nervous about this game until the international call-ups, and now I just kind of feel like what the hell? It's not our best team. It's not their best team. What do we want to say to this? Go out there, play a natural game. Media people a little credit lately. Let's go put on a worthy display. I like that. Let's just give a little bit of calm faith to the people who haven't reacted as of yet. And we will get on out there. I'll show you our tactical plan once we're out there. And here we go, Champions League anthem for the final time this year. Will we go back to back or will we lose to Liverpool? This is how we're approaching the game tactically. You can see we're being more disciplined, but we do have sort of the number 10 in. So I just want to make sure we're picking our moments a little bit better there. Well, not better, but make sure we're picking our moments. We're regrouping because they're a direct team. We're looking to hit them on the counter attack. And again, high line, high press, high risk, high reward, hopefully. So let's see how we do. I'm really, really worried about the goalkeeping position. Goalkeepers that aren't match fit tend to be very, very poor. Suso heads it in, crosses it in. Kenny heads it away. Come on, boys. Away again. Kenny's there again. He's like a magnet right now, isn't he? Can we put a little bit of pressure on the ball here, please? And thank you, boys. Suso! Oh, it's off the post, is it? Bernardoni looked a little bit late going for that one, but that's fine. It didn't go in. Can you imagine in real life if the Champions League final was impacted? 11 players missing from both teams for international call-ups. It's just absolutely outrageous. And like I say, Vladic is a miss. We can get by with the others. It's Lafont. I feel like that really, really hurts our efforts here. Here goes Firmino. Oof, we need to do something different here, I think. It's blocked off. He's surely offside, is he? Yeah, linesman's flag. Surely offside there. It has been given offside. Yes, it has been given offside. It was a mile off, wasn't it? No, not a mile, but it was comfortably offside. We're looking motivated. Let's wait and see what happens here. Bernardoni plays it out there for Witsel. Round the corner there for Sergio Gomez. Looks for Bernard. Bernard goes early for Davy Selke. He's in here. Davy Selke! Oh, he missed it. We get the corner. That's okay. Come on, boys. Let's get creative here. Let's get creative. Sergio Gomez to knock in the corner. Edge of the area. It's out there for Richarlison. Oh, he's crossbarred it. Or was it a save? It might have been a save. A fantastic save then. Robbed us of a goal. Come on, boys. And again. Back post. It's headed away. It's there for Richarlison, for Nick Stark. What's he going to do? Something sensible. He's gone down. It's outside the area, but surely a red card, referee. Surely a red card. Here we go again. Gomez. It's not really good angle to shoot. Second time of asking, can we get something in the box? Are we going to get counter-attacked here? Oh, it was an awkward angle for a free kick, but you don't expect this. Suso goes on a run. There for Gomez. Oh, could we have won that? Keita. Oh, come on, boys. Come on. It's way too open. Alexander-Arnold, it's too big, and it's out of play for a throw-in. Oh, just an overhit pass there. Perhaps saved us, because we were in a little bit of trouble there, I think. Davies just picked up a booking, which isn't ideal. We'll give it a demand more here when we can. We are being outplayed a little bit right now, aren't we? Gomez knocks in the free kick. Vittel's there. Oh, the goalkeeper's come. He's missed. The linesman stood still. Is it going to be given? I don't know that it is. It's a foul in the build-up. Oh, unlucky. Demand more. Come on, boys. Linesman didn't move. So it's a pushing of a player. Now we've got work to do from defending the corners. In the build-up to this in training, we did work on defending and attacking set pieces. So hopefully, that'll pay off. So far, so good on that sense. We've had a few corners to defend. We've had a few attacking corners too and haven't done much with it. When they get the ball on the edge of the area like this, it really, really makes me nervous. They're passing it around a little bit. Salah's there. Oh, it's just past the post. Come on, boys. Come on. I'd say it's an even game, but I think they're shading it, aren't they? In open play, they are definitely having the better of it. We're getting a few chances from set pieces, but nothing really to talk of. Bit of a cagey first half. Certainly from us anyway. We haven't played particularly well. Do we just go with a calm and far from pleased? I think that's probably the best way to go here. We'll tell Tom Davies just to not get himself booked off, please, and thank you, sir. Is there anything we want to change here tactically? Zamora could come on and do a good job for us. My only worry is that we only really have him as a midfield sub. Canente we could bring on, but he's not. He's just got off his deathbed, so he's not really ready to go here. And without having Sander Berger sort of at that defensive option for Witsel, I really don't want to take Witsel off unless we are actually, legitimately chasing the game. All right, here we go. Kenny, not the best throw. He's won that back, though. There for Sergio Gomez. It's a decent tackle. Bernard gets there, though, to the loose ball. Go on, Bernard. Go on, Bernard. Bernard! Oh! Decent start there. Decent start. Come on, boys. Come on. Selke's not having a good game, is he? He hasn't been in the game. Do we look to exploit the flanks, I wonder? Look to exploit the flanks and bring our wingers into the game. Yeah. We'll see how that goes. Can we get something from this? Bit of pressure on Van Dijk. He plays it in there to Keita, though. Come on. Mane out there for Suso. Suso's been in the game, hasn't he? Every highlight seems to be going through him. Long shot! Oh, Bernardoni. Did he get a touch on the ball? I don't think he did. Oh, I tell you what, if he keeps the clean sheet here, he'll be a national hero, won't he? Well, certainly a blue-sided Liverpool hero anyway. Stark back for Bernardoni. That's okay, sensible. Up for Selke, sorry. He can't knock it down, though. You could see he was trying to knock it down there for Gomez running through, but just couldn't quite to get him. Oh, too much space, too much space. Bernardoni with a massive, massive save there. Oh, we got away with one there. Come on, boys. Let's give it a concentrate. Let's try that. We're going to need to make changes, though, aren't we? It's not Selke's day. Let's bring on Calvert-Lewin. Gomez isn't having a great day either. We don't have options, though. Without Vlasic, we don't have another option to play in there. I wonder if we can slightly change his role, put him back to support instead of attack. Corner to defend. Ball comes in. Oh, it's gone in. Oh, Bernardoni. It's an own goal. It's off the crossbar and it's gone in. Oh, from a corner as well. What a... it's Bernardoni's knocked it onto Timon, it looks like. And that, needless to say, really, really hurts us. We need to go attacking now. We need to be more expressive. We'll take it off, exploit the flanks. That hasn't really worked either, has it? We might try attacking with a little bit more width now. And if we're chasing the game with not that long to go, if we're honest, we might look to bring Zamora on for Axel Witsel. And we'll just have to deal with not having that defensive midfielder if we should be so lucky as to need one at this point. Oh, decent tackle there, but just couldn't quite win the ball off Salah. Cross comes in. Oh, I thought he was all alone, but Bernardoni, it's a wayward cross. Now, was that the highlight, or is there going to be something here for us? Bernardoni throws it out there for Kenny. Kenny's got Richarlison in front of him. He uses him. Richarlison in there for Gomez. Come on, boys. Come on, boys. Witsel, back for Stark. Stark goes long, looking for Bernard, I think. It's a loose header there, though, from Alexander-Arnold. Bernard through for Calvert-Lewin. Earn the statue, mate. Oh! We've had two really good chances. Selke missed one in the first half, and now we've seen Calvert-Lewin miss one in the second half. Ball comes in. It's a good claim from their keeper. Come on, boys. Let's get creative here. Let's get creative. We need to make that sub, don't we? We need to bring Zamora on for Witsel. We'll get Tom Davies forward. We'll get Zamora forward. That's two subs gone now, isn't it? Two. Yeah, I mean, we've just got to hope now, don't we? We've got to hope that we can get something going here. We'll give it a push forward when we can. Can we win that? We can with Kenny. He finds Calvert-Lewin in for Gomez. Gomez spreads it. It's not the best pass. Alexander-Arnold again with a loose header. Bernard, go on, mate. Come on, Bernard. Come on, Bernard. He looks, he finds Calvert-Lewin. He finds Calvert-Lewin! Calvert-Lewin! Only his third goal of the year, and that is why he has a statue. Right there. Excellent, excellent stuff. 84th minute. We're back on level terms. We've actually scored both goals in this game. It should be 2-0 Everton. We should surely win on just on that. We scored. They got an own goal. Cracking ball. Wasn't it? Excellent take from Calvert-Lewin and tucked expertly in the corner. And that is what we wanted to see. All right. I need to change tactics here again now, don't I? Was it offside? It was. I think it was. Yeah, it was well and truly on. Not a problem there at all. All right. We're making tactical changes. We come straight back. We're still attacking, which isn't ideal. I got a bit excited and didn't change things back. Tar with, again, a loose header. Can we win that? I've gone early. Another good header there. Timon brings it down for Zamora. Zamora goes round the corner looking for Bernard. Wasn't really the ball that was needed. Back post. Oh, it's 2-1. I should have given a concentrate shout or something. Oh, that's really annoying. Boys, come on. Push forward. Oh, I don't want to see that again. Oh, we were in heaven for about 30 seconds, and then it's gone back the other way. All right, very attacking. Come on, boys. Gomez in for Tom Davies. What can he do? Looks for a good ball out there for Kenny. Can he find Calvert-Lewin? He can! It's Calvert-Lewin! It's 2-1, and this time I will be a little bit more sensible here. We'll give out a concentrate shout when we can. We'll just go back to positive. Good ball out there, wasn't it, for Kenny? And I'm not quite sure what Richarlison's doing in the middle, but he's put a cracking header in, hasn't he? All right, let's take it off, be more expressive now. Attacking with more width it's opened up the game, but it's definitely worked for us, hasn't it? Suddenly, what happened to this game? It's come alive in the last few minutes, and it is 2-2, and we're going to extra time, aren't we? Oh, come on. Can we get a late winner here? No, we cannot. All right. We go again. Now, I'm pretty sure that means we get an extra sub now as well, doesn't it? Let's go with a little bit of passion. Don't let this slip away from you now. Don't let it slip away from you. You've scored 2 goals. You've scored 2 good goals. Tom Davies, you need to avoid your booking there, please, mate. Where this is going to start and hurt us a little bit is just options on the bench, isn't it? We don't have any. Lookman's also out injured as well. I did forget to mention that at the start. So that's not ideal. What we can do, we do have Stark we can push forward in a more defensive role. We could bring Luis Felipe on. So there's options there. I'm a little bit worried about Sergio Gomez. He's looking tired. And we don't have another player that can play there. We'd have to go more defensive unless we either have to go 2 up top. We could put Bernard in the middle. That worked for us, didn't it? Bernard, good ball there for Tom Davies. Tom Davies! Oh, and a second time of asking. Not quite. Can we win that ball with time on? No, it's drifted over his head there for Salah. Salah knocks it in. It's Kenny retreating very, very well there. Gets that job done for us. Could we do that? Could we put Bernard in the middle, bring Bouvier onto the right, and move Richarlison to the left? That's an option. We'll have to consider that. Richarlison tries to thread one through for Bernard. It's not quite accurate enough. A little bit at sea defensively there. Tar looked a little bit... No. It's a good block from Nick Stark. Come on, boys. Come on. Another bit of a heavy touch. Ball dinked in. Oh, it's back post and Suso's there. And it's bad defending from Kenny. Back we go to attacking. Back we go to expressive. Should we just leave it on this all the time? Would Milo have made that mistake? It's possible to know, I guess, isn't it? We just drifted in, didn't he? Everybody got sucked into the near post. I wonder if... where is Suso playing? We do want to keep making those changes. He's playing as... Maybe Suso just drifted into space. We come straight back. Can we equalise yet again? I'd like to just be in front for a little while here and sort of enjoy the game instead of just being constantly trying to get back into it and then throwing it away again. Come on, boys. They're putting pressure on us here. We need to be sensible. Move it quickly. There we go. Well done. Tar goes long, looking for Calvert-Lewin. Is he going to get onto that? He's not. Oh, come on, boys. Come on. Suso, he's looked dangerous, hasn't he? All game. He's put Salah in there. Ball goes wide, and it's another goal. And now we are in deep trouble. Demand more. What can we do? What can we do to fix this? We've come straight back for yet another highlight. Tar for Stark. Stark goes early. We're playing it too direct, aren't we? We don't need to be doing that. Why are we passing it so direct? Do we... I don't know. I don't know why we're doing that. A little bit more patience, boys. We're panicking. Kenny with a poor header. Kenny, how much time and space do you want, mate? Bring it down. Bring it down. And this is trouble. Bernardoni with a big save there. Come on. It's bouncing around and it's going to go for a throw. We just never have got going here in extra time, have we? Timon's not playing well. We don't have an option at left back. Come on, boys. Let's get ourselves back into this. Zamora back for Davies. for Kenny. It's bouncing around. It's blocked. It's just not quite working, is it? Do we take it off, work the ball into the box, I wonder? I'd rather create good chances than lots of chances, but it's not working right now, is it? Do we go get stuck in? Mo Salah, and is he offside? He's all day, ref. Massively offside. It's disgusting. Almost a red card offence. Speaking of red card offences, we need to get stuck in, don't we? Yeah. How offside was it? It didn't look like much, did it? Oh, it's barely offside. Come on, boys. Come on. Alright, we are going to make that change now because Gomez isn't playing well. He's absolutely knackered. And we need to try something, don't we? So we'll do that. Can we get something going? What's happened there? Alright. Can we get something going here, please? And thank you, boys. Demand more. Kenny is looking absolutely knackered as well. Taimon's not playing well, but again, we don't have options. We don't have options. Davies isn't playing well. Do we go two up top? We really have nothing to lose at this point, do we? So we'll take Davies off for Cook. It leaves us massively exposed to one of the most brutally attacking teams I've ever seen in Football Manager, with a goal difference of plus 87 in the league. But this is just kind of where we're at, isn't it? I do wonder, and I'll always wonder, from this day forth, would Lafont have made a difference in goal, or would he not have made a difference? I don't think we can say Bernardoni's necessarily played badly. Maybe the first goal, the own goal, we could have a little bit of complaints. He could have done a little bit better with that. They've got so many men forward. Zamora looks for Bernard and finds him out wide there. Oh, if that had found a target, where Carlson had so much space in behind there. Come on, boys. Let's get creative here. Let's not panic. We do need to panic, but let's not panic. Oh, come on. Anything else we can do here? We'll take it off, work ball into the box. We'll try and up the tempo. I don't really know what to do, if I'm honest. We'll counter press now. We will just have to really go for it, won't we? Every time it says after a goal, it makes me panic that they've scored and I haven't realised. Come on, boys, show some passion. It's not happening, is it? We need 2 goals. Can we get one here through Zamora? Oh, it's Terry Cook! And it's a free kick. And that is now it. We're not scoring 2 goals in 30 seconds. Guys, I'm really sorry. Let me know what you think in the comments. Would the international players have made a difference? We did miss Vlagic, didn't we? Gomez really didn't offer us anything. And like I say, I wonder if Lafont would have made a difference. I wonder if we shouldn't have played a high line, but then, yeah, it worked at Anfield, so there was reason to think it could work again. Maybe without having Lafont, as I said, it's high risk, high reward. So maybe without having Lafont, that wasn't the way to go about it. It's such a shame, isn't it? He just scored 2 goals so late, and then just a minute of madness in extra time, and that's cost us in the end, hasn't it? It's really, really disappointing. I'm sorry. Like I say, guys, all I can say is I'm sorry. I am kind of far from pleased. We really didn't show up. So there we go. Defeat in the Champions League final. It's so annoying to Liverpool as well. They've just had a little bit of the better of us this year, haven't they? Who was it? It's Dave in the comments. He's going to be happy. But yeah, otherwise, I think the rest of us can be a little bit disappointed with that. Anyway, guys, wait right there. It is time for the end of season awards. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Everton end of season awards. Oh wow, this is fantastic. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. All right. Welcome everybody to the end of season awards, and well, it's a season of regret, disappointment, perhaps. But, so close. We've ended up a season that promised so much, where we broke so many records, has ultimately resulted in 2 runners-up medals. But nonetheless, I think we can look back on what we've done and been proud of ourselves. We've certainly put up a fantastic fight this year, and I think the players deserve a round of applause of appreciation. Well done, guys. Bad luck. Alright, now let's get to the awards. The first award tonight is the Golden Pen, awarded to the signing of the year. And this year, £7 million from Nantes. He looks a star, doesn't he? It's Adrien Bouvier. Next up, it's the Golden Card, awarded to the player with the worst discipline this season. And with 5 yellow cards, it's Jonjoe Kenny. Next up, it is the Golden Bullseye, which of course goes to the player with the best pass completion. And this guy is going to be a very important player for us in seasons to come. Now, he may have missed the final through an international call-up, but with 91% pass completion, it's Sander Berg. And next up, it is the Golden Anchor, of course awarded to the player we can rely on, the player with the best match average rating. And with 7.46, we missed him in the final, it's Nikola Vlasic. The next award is the Golden Spoon, of course awarded to the man that feeds the strikers, the man with the most assists. And this season with 10 assists, it's the one and only Bernard. Next up, it is the Golden Soother, awarded to the baby of the team, the best young player. And this year, he may be 24, but still classed as a young player, it's Josh Tymon. We're getting towards the end of the evening now, and it's time to award one of the big ones. It's the Golden Boot, awarded, of course, to the top goal scorer this season. Hasn't been a classic for goal scoring for us this year, was it? We were solid at the back, not so good at the front. But with 11 goals, once again, the Golden Boot goes to Davy Selke. Now, before we get to naming the Player of the Year as voted by you, the fans, we do need to take a minute to acknowledge our team of the season. Now, if you just direct your eyes up there to the screen, you will see that the goalkeeper is Lafont. The back 4 is Tymon, Stark, Tar, and Milo. The midfield duo are Witsel and Canente. Bernard and Rafinha are down the wings. Vlasic is in the number 10 role. And Terry Cook is your striker of the year. Congratulations, guys. Well played all. And now it's time for the big one, the Golden Star for the Player of the Year, as voted by you, the fans. Now, this guy was phenomenal for us all year long. We really missed him in the final. He's got 40% of the vote. It's comprehensive. It's Alban Lafont. So there we have it. Another awards evening draws to a close. Another season draws to the close. And congratulations to Alban and the rest of the winners. A phenomenal season by all. Now, like I say, we can easily look back on this year disappointed, but we've got to be proud of the team, what we've achieved. 95 league points is absolutely incredible, and a Champions League final is nothing to sniff at. Now, it's going to be a big summer. We're going to be a big transfer window. We will strengthen. We will come back next season even more determined to win back our Champions League trophy and claim that first Premier League title. So thank everybody in the auditorium for attending tonight. Thank you for you watching at home. I look forward to seeing you all again next season at Goodison, where we will surely go one better. Take care, everybody. Enjoy your evening. So there we have it. End of season awards done for another year. And Alban Lafont, Player of the Year, 40% of the vote. Ahead of Vlasic with 27 and Rafinha with 20. All three of which, of course, missed that final. And you do wonder if they could have made the difference. Sergio Gomez was the goal that the game gave as a goal of the season. Now, there'll be more on that in just a second. We, of course, get to vote for our favourite. Adrien Bouvier was the signing of the year. 7 million from Nantes. He does look a really, really good player, doesn't he? 24-year-old Josh Tymon, Young Player of the Year. I really wish Young Player of the Year awards were like 21 and under or 20 and under now. It's 24. It's just too old, isn't it? But anyway, Josh Tymon gets that. Let's not take that away from him. Top goal scorer. It was a tie between Selke and Rafinha. Selke, having played less games, gets the award on the night. But to be honest, that number needs to improve, doesn't it? We struggled a little bit for goals this year, and that, in the end, proved the difference, didn't it? Vlasic was the highest average rating at 7.46. Really, really good effort from him. Bernard, Vlasic, and Tymon all had 10 assists. Bernard gets it having played less games, though 10 assists from left back isn't bad from Josh Tymon either, is it? Best pass completion, Sander Berg, 91%. We need big things from him next year because with Witsel departing, he will be our defensive midfielder. He's one of these players that he actually does a good job, but he's a defensive player, so they can go unnoticed. Rafinha and Taimon were tied for most player of the match awards. Not an award we give out on the night, but they each had 6 of those. And John Joe Kenny, the lucrative golden card with his 5 yellow cards. I don't tend to use get stuck in, so 5 yellows is a bit of a pitiful number, isn't it, for most yellows, but it is. Be proud of it, John Joe. You did well. And there, of course, is our team of the year. Well done, Terry Cook, on making that as well. Season in review, we were bridesmaids this year, weren't we? We were bridesmaids in almost every competition. Lost the Champions League finals, runner-up in the league, lost the Europa Super Cup. I was really annoyed we didn't get to do the FIFA World Club Cup because of the Winter World Cup, so I feel like we got a little bit gypped on that, but what can we do, I guess. FA Cup didn't go well, neither did the League Cup, but we weren't taking them super seriously. Match of the season, the 4-0 hammering of Nottingham Forest. That was opening day of the season, I think, wasn't it? And then moment to forget, the home loss to Liverpool in the league the next weekend, I think, wasn't it? Goodison was almost sold out every game, 99% full this year. 32 players used, highest in the league. That is, of course, the Aussie Villain Trophy. Squad dynamics update. We will be losing Witsel this year. His contract is up. Bernard, if there is interest in him from Inter. If we get a bid in, we might look to move him on. But typically, that's a good, solid dressing room, especially of players that we like and we want to keep. So I'm relatively happy with that. We just need somebody to step up and take Axel Witsel's spot as a team leader. I'm sure you can see we have plenty of players waiting to queue up and do that. Anything else here we want to look at? End of season confidence review. We're very pleased. You would expect that, though, wouldn't you, really? Okay, Dream Team. The Champions League Dream Team. Lafont is in that. Then a lot of Liverpool. I hope Liverpool get picked to pieces this summer because they look imperious, don't they? Then Champions League award winners. Obviously, Lafont ahead of Becker and Valencia as goalkeeper of the year. Taimon, third and defender of the year. Well done to him. Vladzic, midfielder of the year. Nicely done, sir. Again, we were missing our midfielder and defender of the year, missed the final, and of course we didn't really have anybody there for striker of the year, but you wouldn't expect it because we didn't score any goals. So that is it for this episode. That's it for this season, guys. Really, really, genuinely sorry about the final. We did our best. It just wasn't to be, was it? Anyway, that's it. There will, of course, our next episode be a summer transfer special. We'll be sparing no expense to get this squad into the shape that we can score as many, if not more, goals in Liverpool and just rely on our rock solid defence to see us through next season. We will not stop until we win the Premier League. That is my guarantee. If I have to do a 24-hour stream to get to the end of it before this series finishes, we will be winning the Premier League. But let's not worry about that now. Now it's time for goal of the season. Now, if you haven't seen one of these before, the way it works is that the goal that the game gave Sergio Gomez, that will be one of the ones you can vote for, along with 3 others that I've deemed worthy of the goal of the season title. And at the end of this little video, or compilation I should say, there'll be a little eye at the top of the screen up there. Just click on that to vote for your favourite. But before that, there's a few honourable mentions to look at. Maybe not worthy of goal of the year, but definitely worth a second look. So enjoy those. I'll see you next time for the summer transfer special. And yeah, commiserations again. Sorry, guys. Take care. top 4 goals from the 22-23 season, click the I to vote for your favourite.